And it's a great day for him. It's even a better day for his family, you know. His mother, shot goes out to his mother. She gets to spend her days with her son, soon back on the streets. And he got daughters. So that's always a great day for the family. Overall, though, it's not surprising. You know, we do all know one thing. Like I said before, Puffy has strong ties with the government, with the feds. And anybody else would have been cooked, done. I mean, that's the first time in history that a person going to get sentenced and they can actually put on a campaign like they're running for the president of the United States, where they can show videos and pretty much everything. Only thing I was waiting on was the fact that I was waiting on him to bring out the DJ and start playing music and let him do what he do best, dance and shake that ass and end up with no time. And the other side of it is that, well, the sad side of it is that I couldn't believe that not one of his baby mothers came in to support him or testify. And I was surprised by that because that shows a lot about the character. I know if I was on the stand, if I was up there, at least a few of my baby mamas, at least one for sure, will come have something good to say. But overall, when you look at it, I do feel a certain kind of way for the victim, for Cassie. I mean, what Cassie expect? She started having sex with the higher help. She should have had more of a real nigga on her side, because there's no way in life that his involvement with the government that he would ever really get a lot of time or ever really get punished. I'm not saying I think like this, but the only way any of the victims will ever get justice.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
It would have to be street justice. But when it's all said and done, it's still a good day for hip-hop. I'm quite sure Usher can't wait for him to come home. Quite sure Russell can't wait for him to come home. But I do want to take this time out to say that Al B. Sure, which is a brother to me, Al B. Sure, for sure, should get his chance to be heard with his own story, with his own facts. But at the end of the day, I still think it's fair that Puffy got less time because the other people who's involved in this case, other executives, other people, they didn't get punished at all. They walked away untouched. So in society, it's a fair side and it's a bullshit side. I know this. I never got the chance to put on a real defense. I had a paid attorney who was fired by the judge to give me a public pretender and said I could not fire that man. And that man told me that I had to take a deal. Because if I went to trial, I was going to lose. They threatened me to take a deal, and so, many other people. But that's just how it goes. One thing we gotta learn how to do is enjoy your own motherfucking life and fight for yourself. And you don't have to wish bad on others to make yourself better. So it's a great day for the Cohn family. It might be a sad day for the victims. But all in all, we had to take this time and improve ourselves. We had to take our situations and look at the situations where Let's take this time to rebuild hip-hop. Let's have more NBA Youngboy. That's one of the best artists out there who's pushing a hard line. Let's build. Let's not let jealousy and envy get in the way. Let a man be a man, and let's build hip-hop. Let's build a culture back. In the future, when people want to talk about hip-hop and how great hip-hop is and the culture of hip-hop, I really appreciate that they use a man, maybe a black man, who was involved with hip-hop. Not a guy who started a podcast, who never experienced hip-hop and knows anything about hip-hop. That being said, congratulations to Puffy for walking out with a great deal. Respect goes out to his family. And most of all, let's respect each other. Let's pray for each other. If we can't have that understanding, let's fight each other and let the best motherfucking man win. All praises to God.
So you feel like they took it easy on him, giving him 50 months?
Absolutely. That's probably one of the best deals for decades and decades and decades. This is the first time a black man won without a strong black woman. They wasn't worried about Mandela making all those power moves. It was about his wife making all those power moves. On the chessboard, the king is the most important piece. But the queen is the only piece to move all around the board to make sure the king grows and stay who he is. So he definitely, that's the deal of the centuries, of the decades and decades and decades and decades. You know how many people, you know how many black men doing life? Life was out. Some of them on the real death row. Some of them, a guy who steals a pizza get more time than Puffy. And other attorneys would not fight for a guy who stole a pizza and got life, but they'll fight for the guy who destroyed the women's mind. And it's a situation where anybody can make mistakes. Anybody can do wrong. But you got to be accountable for what you did wrong for. But it's a situation where a person step on some shit, some dog shit. They can wipe it on the grass and where they can't see the shit.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
But that shoe still smells like shit. You have attorneys felt that they had the need to cry for personal reasons. That tells you a lot about his character in a good way. That motherfucker got the feds. He was able to manipulate wherever that black woman was up there crying. Now, one time, anyone cares about the women. Women is powerless in the United States, and they shouldn't be. So their voice really don't mean as much as people say. That's probably why we have so many child molesters and sex offenders and rapists. They treated like kings. Because of the fact we got to be more cautious, more respectful, more loyal to the women. I put the woman first. I'm always going to do my best to do that. When it's all said and done, don't think because Puffy got slapped on the wrist. That you niggas gonna go out there and do some crime, you gonna get slapped on the wrist. It's not gonna happen. R. Kelly situation was not bad as Puffy's situation. And they kicked R. Kelly square in his ass. And they gave Puffy a hug.
So you feel that Diddy got special treatment?
It was definitely a special treatment. When I was getting sentenced, my mother wanted to speak, my family wanted to speak, and they wouldn't allow no one to speak at all. I wasn't allowed to speak. I wasn't allowed to do nothing. And I don't think anyone else is allowed to do that. I know this. That judge, he didn't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck about those women because they feel they was just some bitches and the script was already written and said. You can tell that when the prosecution didn't go for 20 years or 10 years. They went for 11 years because they know they had no way to win because it was already written the way the outcome was going to be. You can go all the way back. You'll never find no one getting sentenced. They get allowed to make a video of themselves, of their family. They let the judge know why he shouldn't get the punishment he's supposed to get. They can bring up a 2-year-old little girl of his, which we supposed to always love the kid, and make it about her. What about Cassie kids? What about these other women kids? For the rest of Cassie's life,
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
She gotta walk real soft. It's a video that's always gonna be there. She getting a dog shit beat out of her. It's the fact that him and other men pissed in her mouth so much that she got choked and damn near drowned for piss. The fact that she had to take cum out of her mouth and hurry up and give it to him to rub on his body and his mouth, or kiss it, or get it out of her vagina and rub it on it. These not normal behavior from a man. So this is a behavior that somewhere down the line that was talked to him. Somewhere down the line that would turn him on. I'm quite sure Usher knows about it because Usher did it to Justin Bieber. I'm quite sure Puffy knows it. Well, I hate to say what they did to Justin Bieber because I think Justin Bieber is the world's best kept secret. I would like to see Justin Bieber be happy and do what he needs to do for the world, and more importantly for himself. But back to the main objective. No, there's nowhere in hell that no one who's getting sentenced get to do a campaign on how great they are and how you just can't do it. So I think the law shouldn't be blind. The law should be fair. I think all of us is doing way more time than we should. We should get our justice in court and be able to be with our families also. That's basically it. One thing I always can say, I'm Suge Knight. There's no gray area with me. There's no jealousy with me. I was the first one to say it. Free Puffy. Because I didn't never want to ever see nobody live in these prison walls. And what's even better about the situation, Puffy be out before you know it. Best wishes to him. Best wishes to his family. I'm Suge Knight. And I'm out.